In essence, there are only two things that you can do with a drumstick. You can hit once and you can hit twice. There are more clever things you can do when you are more proficient, but most of the straightforward drum solos and quick marches are based around this simple practice. One stroke, be it on the left hand or the right hand, and two strokes, or the bounce, played on the left hand or the right hand. The right stick is grasped between the thumb and the first finger. The heel of the palm is used as a brake for the bouncing. Thumb, first finger, and the heel of the palm is used for the brake when bouncing. The remaining three fingers are loosely wrapped around the drumstick. The stick forms an extension to the direction of the arm. It all goes in a straight line, and generally speaking, the right hand is played palm down, knuckles up. The left hand is held between the base of the thumb and the base of the first finger. The base of the thumb and the base of the first finger. That is where the pivot is on the stick. That is where you achieve the bounce. The rest of the fingers act as a brake and a support, with the stick passing through the middle and the fourth finger. The middle and the fourth finger. When played, the effect is like this. Generally speaking, the left hand is played with the palm facing up and the knuckles down, often with the heel of the palm resting upon the edge of the drum. Both hands together look like this. Right hand down, left hand up. Right hand down, left hand up. When holding the drumstick, it is important to try and find the balance point, or the pivot point, the place on the stick at which you can most easily achieve the bouncing effect while still staying in control of the drumstick. Generally speaking, it's about 1/4 of the way down from the top of the stick, leaving 3/4 of the stick beyond the fingers. The same thing applies on the right hand. Find the pivot point, find the balance point. Roughly 1/4 of the way down the stick, leaving 3/4 beyond the fingers. A paradiddle is a simple, straightforward drum exercise to help with flexibility of fingers and wrists. It is to be played at a steady pace and goes like this. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So, if played at a steady pace, the effect is like this. The more proficient the drummer, the faster he can play. The idea being to achieve an almost constant roll if played fast enough. One more time. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Here is the first part of number 1 drum solo, preceded by a 5-pace roll. The small rolls are made up of 5 individual, very quickly played strokes. 2 on the right hand, 2 on the left hand, and 1 finishing on the right. If one is a left-handed drummer, it is perfectly acceptable to start with the left hand, over to the right, and finish on the left. So when played in quick succession as a series of bounces, the effect is that of a roll. All rolls are composed of very quickly played, bouncing 2-stroke hits. Here is number 1 drum solo, the first part played, showing just 1 strokes and 2 strokes put together to form a straightforward pattern. A simple series of single notes and double notes arranged to form number 1 drum solo first part. Here is the second part of that drum solo. Inside that second part, there is a simple drum exercise known as the paradiddle, which should be used whenever possible for the appropriate notes in many drum solos and quick marches. It is that very speedy selection of notes which can be played as singles, but when you have these together, it should be best played for a better sound using the paradiddle. So, instead of getting this, we get this. Played slower. You can see the paradiddle contained within the drum solo. The key to drumming is to master the sticks into the art of a controlled bounce. Anyone can hit the drum 1 time, or even 2 times. But in order to make a roll, one must play a series of 2 notes, very tightly packed together, on alternate sticks, like this. And it is the art of mastering the roll, being able to play it very tightly and being able to play quietly where necessary, which will mark the good drummer. Practice playing quietly whenever possible. This is a great skill and is to be encouraged at all times in marching band routines.